Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, October 26th. A significant rain event is headed to the Mid-Atlantic region. It looks like from later tomorrow or tomorrow night, depending on your location, into the day on Wednesday. There will be periods of rain in the I-95 corridor. Some of that will be heavy at times. Much of the moisture involved originated with the Pacific Ocean Hurricane Patricia. It will interact with a frontal system later tomorrow into tomorrow night and Wednesday. And again, some of the rain can be heavy at times. Perhaps 1 to 2 inches of rain will fall by the time Thursday morning rolls around from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. Let's take a look at the latest radar loop. Notice a little swirl here in the radar echoes, and indeed there's low pressure right in this region, and it'll stay pretty stationary over the next 12 hours or so. But again, low pressure over Louisiana. The heavy rainfall from Patricia pushed into northeastward across Mexico into Texas over the weekend, produced some flooding in Texas, and that flooding potential now has shifted to the east in places like Mississippi and Alabama. Again, a lot of this is tropical moisture, and it will ride up and over a nice cool air mass situated right here in the northeastern part of the country, producing a significant rain event here from late tomorrow through the day on Wednesday. Well, here's the latest surface map. Notice strong high pressure right here over the Great Lakes region. A nice cool air mass for this time of the year, a little bit below normal. And again, that will provide a nice overrunning surface. Tropical moisture, warmer air associated with this low pressure area down over Louisiana. This warm, very moist air will ride up and over the cool air mass in place here in the northeastern part of the country, producing some heavy rainfall from later tomorrow or tomorrow night into the day on Wednesday. Well, let's walk through the computer forecast model from last night's 0Z GFS for the next several days here. We'll look at 12-hour increments. Again, this is from the 0Z GFS model run, beginning with this evening, Monday evening. That cool high pressure today over the Great Lakes, by tonight over New England. Notice a little bit of a kinkiness pattern here to the isobars. That is indicative of cool air damming or cold air damming we often talk about in the wintertime here in the northeastern part of the country. Basically, some chilly air is rotating clockwise around this high pressure area right into the I-95 corridor, and that will produce a nice overrunning surface as tropical air moves up from the Gulf of Mexico into the Mid-Atlantic region, or will be forced to rise up and over the cool air at the surface. And that all leads to what looks like a significant rain event from late tomorrow through the day on Wednesday. By this evening, that low pressure is still situated over the southeastern part of Louisiana. Well, here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning. By this time, that high pressure system to our north slides to the east coast, just about to push off the coast. Still sending, however, some chilly air into the I-95 corridor. Notice the moisture advancing rather rapidly at this time across Virginia. Clouds will thicken up tomorrow in D.C., Philadelphia, and as we'll see in a moment, looks like the rainfall will push into the D.C. metro region during the afternoon. In fact, let's jump ahead to the forecast map for tomorrow evening. And here we go. By Tuesday evening, the GFS already has some light precipitation into the D.C. metro region. Still dry, though, from Philadelphia to New York City. It looks like Tuesday evening rush hour would still be on the dry side here across southeastern Pennsylvania and New York City. But later on tomorrow night, the rain arrives first in Philadelphia and then well after midnight in the New York City metro region. By this time, low pressure has pushed a little bit to the north and east into the Mississippi region on its way to the northeast. Well, here's the forecast map for Wednesday morning. By this time, all of the I-95 corridor region is experiencing some significant rainfall. Looks like the rain should have an impact on the Wednesday morning commute from D.C. to Philadelphia to New York City. That high pressure moved off the New England coastline. By this time, it'll become quite a bit warmer on Wednesday as some of that tropical air causes the cool air at the surface to retreat noticeably, and temperatures should jump way up into the 60s. Could be some strong southerly winds, even some gusts associated with some scattered thunderstorms. Don't be surprised to hear a rumble of thunder or two during the day on Wednesday. And again, some of the rainfall will be heavy at times. Here's the forecast map for Wednesday evening. Some of that heavy rainfall by this time moving up from into the northeastern part of the country. A cold frontal system will begin to approach come Wednesday evening. Still some rainfall here up and down the I-95 corridor, and we can't say we're completely in the clear until that cool frontal system pushes through on Thursday. In fact, let's now jump ahead to the Thursday morning forecast map. Well, by this time, the steadiest, heaviest rainfall is north and east of the I-95 corridor, up across northern New England. The cool frontal system has reached the East Coast. There may be a shower or two on Wednesday, still hanging on to some mild temperatures with highs in the 60s, but then cooler air at this time is pushing noticeably across the Great Lakes region. Tight isobar pattern here, strong north winds just north of the Great Lakes and out of the northwest across the Great Lakes come Thursday morning. That cool air arrives here Thursday night and Friday and will stick around for Halloween Saturday. Looks like quite a cool end of the week on Friday and a cool beginning of the weekend on Saturday, which is Halloween Day. It does look dry, but quite cool for this time of the year. Again, a significant rain event from later tomorrow or tomorrow night, depending on your location. It begins tomorrow afternoon in D.C. after midnight up across New York City, and then continues on Wednesday. A warmer day on Wednesday, some wind gusts that will be of note, and some periods of rain that will be heavy at time. Also, maybe a rumble of thunder or two. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.